Like and subscribe on the way and adore my people. I hope you all are having a truly fantastic day today. So, on this channel, we like to talk a lot about 90s culture. So I feel like this fits in, and I'm going to leave the link in the description. But apparently tapes have come out showing P. Diddy abusing Cassie. And let me tell you all that it is very disturbing. It is very disturbing. And we're going to keep this video short, but those who grew up in the 90s, you know the whole significance of P. Diddy and the whole West Coast versus East Coast thing, and, Tupac and Suge and Death Row versus Bad Boy thing. And, over the years, it's been a lot of allegations against P. Diddy for various things, for various deplorable acts. And everybody knows recently, within the last few months, both of his houses were raided, or maybe 3 of his houses were raided. And apparently they found a lot of tapes, and CNN just put out the tape of him abusing Cassie in a hotel. And I actually don't believe that this tape is not actually from the tapes from his houses, but I believe this is something that's a CNN exclusive that they may have obtained from the hotel itself somehow. But anyway, like I said, the tape is very disturbing. And again, to me, it just kind of goes back to one of those things that we talk about on this channel. And that's when you are a person who is in search of the praise and in search of the power, you will do deplorable, despicable things to get that. And be honest, I never was a P. Diddy fan. Like, something about the guy just always rubbed me the wrong way. I did like some of the music that he put out, and obviously definitely was a Biggie fan. But P. Diddy, the guy just always rubbed me the wrong way. Matter of fact, anybody who I can tell is someone who's just strictly in search of that praise and power rubs me the wrong way. And it kind of gets you thinking, like, okay, so this tape has come out. They got hundreds of tape from those raids. And I can only imagine not only what kind of things they're going to find on those tapes, but also who may be on those tapes. It may be some people panicking as things start to come out, including a certain basketball player. Ain't no party like a P. Diddy party. We know who I'm talking about. And to me, it's kind of related on that same thing, because the same reason that I have never been a fan of P. Diddy as a person, just from seeing him on interviews, seeing how he carries himself, seeing him carry himself in this way that's, again, that you can tell is all about the praise and power and being able to control people. And I'm not saying LeBron James is P. Diddy, but I see him in that same light as a person who's after that praise and whatnot. And here's the thing, is whenever you build a legacy on lies and secrets, untruths, it will eventually come crashing down. Like, it is rare that a person like that actually makes it to the end without being exposed, because it's too many lies for everyone around you to protect. So, whether it takes 10 years or 20 years or 30 or 40, 50 years, those things normally always come out and will be exposed at some point. This is why, like, for a year now, pretty much I've been saying that, hey, once LeBron James is towards the end of his career and people don't have a reason to protect him anymore, like, we're gonna start seeing the walls crumble, which is what we've been doing, which has been becoming increasingly apparent as the weeks go by. But anyway, this is a short video. Like I said, I just saw the tape, and because, again, we talk about 90s culture. I've done videos on Tupac on this channel and some other things, and again, everything relates back to that whole 90s culture being Michael Jordan influenced. You know, so everything that went along with it, from the hip hop, even though Michael Jordan seems not to be a fan of hip hop himself, you know, all that coincides with one another. It's from the basketball to the hip hop, and, you know, to the movies and things that was going back on in the 90s. But yeah, like I said, I'm gonna leave the link in the description. It's hard to watch. It's a brutal tape. And, you know, if I'm being honest, Puffy needs to get everything he deserves for whatever he's done. That's the way I feel about it. And starting with this tape, you know, he needs to pay for everything that he's potentially done to people over the years. And I'm going to say this, you know, in cases like him, you know, I definitely think he needs to get everything he deserves. But let me tell you what I do not buy into. I don't buy into this whole thing about, you know, oh, well, some people had to do it or he would have ruined their career. Well, you know, to me at that point, you've made a choice that I'm going to endure this abuse for the sake of my career. And I'm not saying that this is the case with Cassie. I'm just saying that it is the case a lot of times. And I'm sure a lot of the people that he did wrong were also complicit in their own wrongdoing. I'm sure a lot of people made that choice that, oh, for the sake of my career, I'm willing to endure this. To me, no. You know, it's at that point, I either have to find another route or another career. But people, fanboys, let me tell you guys this. This is why you guys, I mean, really need to check yourself. I make fun of you guys a lot, but you really need to check yourself. Because like I said, it seems that you are more a fan of LeBron James, the celebrity, than the actual basketball player. And you really need to check yourself and, you know, watch following people, again, who are about that praise. You know, that is a dangerous thing. You know, people who are solely on that journey about money and power and praise, again, normally will do anything to get it. This is the danger of chasing money. You know, it's the danger of chasing greatness, so to speak. You know, versus just, if you have a passion for something, do that passion with everything you have. Do that passion without cheating, whatever that thing is that you do, whether it's playing basketball, whether it's a computer programmer, whether it's a musician, no matter what it is, do that thing authentically and with some integrity, and, you know, decide how much work you are willing to put into it, you know, to be the best at that thing that you can be. And, you know, live with the results, but don't get into this mentality of chasing power. And the last thing I'm gonna say is we got to get out of this thing of justifying anything that someone may do to get money. Again, you know, going back to you fanboys, this is the first thing you say about LeBron James. Oh, well, he's a billionaire. He got more money than you and blah, 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 blah. You know, it's the same thing people have. That has become the narrative over the decades. And this is how people like that, like Puffy, get excused. It's because people say, oh, well, at least he's rich. And, you know, people be ready to defend him for that money. We have got to stop placing money above all else, above integrity, above morals. Like, you got, again, the old saying, it's a saying for a reason. If you don't stand for something, you will fall for anything. But anyway, we're going to hold up here. Short video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. What do you think of the whole P. Diddy situation? And, you know, do you think it is as bad as everybody's saying it is, you know, from the trafficking and all that stuff? Or do you think it's maybe not that severe and this, you know, again, but if you watch this tape, the tape itself is disturbing, and we already know Puffy put out a statement saying that all the things that these people saying are not true. It's people just trying to get a money grab. Well, here's one thing that has been proven true. So what's next? But anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments. You all have a truly, truly fantastic day, and I'll see you next time. All right.